Well, SS Ticket, you've been great for us, but time for you to go. Yo YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time we cleared the SS Sand, got HMO1 cut, and in this part we're gonna do just what most if not all of you wanted. We're going to get our next team member. This part's relatively gonna be short, mainly because, well, there really isn't much to getting this guy. Since we now have cut, we can get something that we need to get this Pokemon, which is really why I need Port Town. And while we're at it, we may as well get another item we need, or one in this case. But yeah, if you really want to get through this game really fast and keep your patience or whatever it is I'm trying to say, then yeah, you really want to do this. Unless you want to keep moving slow. And see these bushes here in front of us? Well, I just taught Paris cut, so we can hack away the small tree. Shortcut for the win. And remember the bike shop here? We got the bike voucher, didn't we? So trading that in, we get a bicycle for free. I didn't try it yet. Asking us a little too soon, are we? Alright, so let's move the Super Potion in place of the bicycle. That wasn't what I wanted. Wrong button. There we go. So now we have the bicycle. Now I suggest using the Pokemon Center in Cerulean City before doing any of this. Trust me, you tank me later. So even if your Pokemon are fully healed, I do recommend using the Pokemon Center here anyways. And I think we might want to get some more Pokeballs just to be on the safe side. And that'll do. Now let's just mosey on through here. Unfortunately, in Generation 1, if you want to use an 8-gem move, you gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Select the Pokemon and have them use that move like that. Fortunately, in future generations, that's fixed, but in Gen 1, yeah, you gotta do it the hard way. Now that we have cut, we can go through here. This will be an area we'll get to later, after we get our third badge. But yeah, I suggest having a fire type or flying type up front, because this lady's got some grass Pokemon. Of course, how do you suppose? Of course I have Pokemon. How do you suppose I got through that bush? A sword? I don't know if I fully explained paralysis, but basically paralysis will cut speed in half, and yeah, all that jazz. And there's the item we need, TM30. That is, anyone want to take a guess? It's Teleport. Now I'm sure you can guess why I nicknamed Butterfree Port Town. You get it? I hope you do. So yeah, this is really why I need Butterfree to use this move. Yeah, loosely, Powder. Alright, now that we have Teleport, let me demonstrate it. Warp to the last Pokemon Center. That's why I recommended you use the Pokemon Center in Cerulean. The shortest shortcut home ever. Okay, now that we're all set there, let's go on up past Nugget Bridge. I'm sure by now all of you know exactly what Pokemon I'm gonna get. Alright, what I'm about to do now is a glitch called Trainer Fly. You see that trainer there? As soon as I enter his field of vision, he will see me. So, what I recommend at this point is to save here. That way if you screw up, you can always restart from here. Now what I did there is, I pressed and held the start button to bring up the pause menu. Then I used Port Town to use teleport. He spotted me, but I escaped before we engage in battle. The glitch has now been activated. The game, from what I understand, the game writes a bunch of values in memory, saying that you're about to face a trainer, but however, you technically haven't accessed the battle yet. And unfortunately, during this, your other buttons are now disabled, so you cannot switch Pokemon, use items, and so on. Now this part's a little bit tricky. Well, maybe not so tricky, but it's important to remember. Very important. This trainer is one I need to skip for this glitch to work. He will notice you. Now make sure you have him walk to you. If not, the game will freeze and yeah. Now I'm actually going to keep talking to this battle because, well, okay, here's how the rest of the glitch works. Basically, entering a battle will reset your buttons, so you'll be able to use stuff again. But, when you enter the same area as that trainer you were about to face, the game thinks you're about to enter that trainer battle, but it will instead force you to go into battle with a wild Pokemon. Specifically the Pokemon with the same special stat as the last Pokemon you faced. As far as I know, this Slowpoke and I believe Shelder in that swimmer in Misty's gym have the same special stat, which will allow you to get this Pokemon. So just KO that Pokemon, and your buttons are now reset. I mean, they're now activated. So now what we gotta do is waltz on over back to the area. You could use teleport, that's what I've learned at first, but you can actually just walk over there. When we enter the area, the start menu automatically opens, and exit. It's battle time! That's right, it is Mew, the rarest of all Pokemon, as far as I know, now believed to be extinct. As far as I know, this is the only way you can get Mew. I don't know of any other way. So the best thing to do is just basically slowly weaken it. So I would just paralyze it. All it'll know is pound. So yeah. And that's Cut's animation. Now, Mew is very powerful, so it's not really that easy to take on. Of course, if you mess up... Of course, there is one thing, though. Once you enter this battle, you can't get back into it, so... If you mess up and KO it by mistake, then you'll have to soft reset it and try it all over again. And I'm not taking any chances. I don't want to lose Paris too soon. I never actually thought I'd be using Paris for this, but yeah. Just a little more. Good. Okay, it's ready for capture. As far as I know, this Mew is actually going to be hard to catch. What are the odds it won't be? Yep, it wasn't hard at all this time. But yeah, this thing isn't so easy to catch. So yes, Mew, the new species Pokemon. So our new team member is Mew, and its nickname? Mew! Yep, that's actually Mew's name in Japanese. Unoriginality for the win. So yes, we now have Mew! And now the sidebar has indeed changed. Actually, let's just teleport there. Well, now that that's done, let's get Mew and get out of here. I don't think I've shown how the PC works. Bill's PC is where your Pokémon are. Your PC is where your items are. Professor Oak's PC will rate your Pokédex. So, let's lose Paris. And bye-bye, Butterfree. Port Town's been a good partner. But now I no longer need him. So yes, Mew is now part of our party. Unfortunately in the first generation, when a Pokemon is transferred to the PC after capture, it won't automatically heal, so yeah, you'll have to heal it again from scratch. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this part, so next on Pokemon Yellow, after some extreme off-screen training for Mew, we're gonna take on the third gym, back in Vermilion City. So until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave.